Hey guys, today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to try some fruits that none of us have ever tried before. Or if I don't know, not sure about Andrew. I don't know if he's tried any of these, but I doubt he's tried any of these. We have a cactus pear or a prickly pear, cactus fruit or prickly pear. We got these all at Meijer. These were 69 cents. This is a pomegranate, and they were $1.50. And this is a persimmon. This is the Fuyu, F-U-Y-U, the variety. And then we got a Starfruit, which looks pretty cool. I'm going to start with the Starfruit. And the Starfruit, by the way, was $1.29, and the persimmon was 67 cents. So what it said to do was to go in here and peel off the little brown edge on the side. And for these to be ripe, and I'm getting all this information from the internet, so if it's wrong, I'm sorry, that's where I got my information. So I can't help it. I've never eaten these, so I don't know. All I can do is look up stuff. But they were saying a Starfruit to be ripe needed to be bright yellow and have a little bit of brown on the ridges, which this one does. And this is the yellowest one they had for the most part. There were a lot of them that were really like green and didn't have much brown, so I thought those probably were not going to be ripe. So these are really easy to do. And the couple websites I visited said they were they're 30 calories per fruit. So that's a really low calorie fruit, you know. Throw that on my garbage thing. Basically, you just slice the ends off. That's cool. Look at that. Isn't that awesome looking? Basically, you just slice it. I mean, there's nothing to it. That would be awesome for a you know, like a decoration. And they're really easy to cut. It's similar to a, I'm trying to think of what that's like. It's a little tougher than a banana, of course. Kind of similar to an apple, maybe.
Is it like a cucumber?
Yeah, it might have the same texture as a cucumber. You notice I found one that has a seed in it. They said they're similar to apple seeds. You just take them out and discard them. So if you see any seeds, I guess you could eat them. I don't know if you can eat them or not. So anyway, that's basically that. I'm just going to go ahead and I'll stop right there. There's no reason to cut more. Okay, so I'm going to put these on a plate. They're very pretty though. I mean, those are cool looking. Those would make excellent decorations for something. So I'm going to put those on my plate over here. Next thing I'm going to do is the, I'm debating. I'm using my old cutting board. I'm going to lay this over here because I don't have anywhere else to put it. I'm debating, I use my old cutting board because of the pomegranate. The pomegranate may stain your cutting board. So plastic ones, they usually don't stain, but I don't want to take any chances. So I'm going to use my, no, I'm not going to do this one next. Sorry. I'm going to do the persimmon next. This one is considered a sweet persimmon. There's some astringent ones too. That's not what one of these is. So basically I washed them really good. I washed all this stuff really good. You take and you just cut the top off. Kind of got a tough skin, I do have to say.
I think Priscilla recommended we try this.
Yeah, she did. She said it was, because she had posted a picture a long time ago on Instagram, and I said, I've never tried one of those. And she said, oh, you've got to try one, they're really good. So so we're trying one. Then it said basically just take it and quarter it, just like you would a tomato. Because it kind of looks like a tomato, actually. And you basically just eat it, just like it is. Yeah, it's a soft fruit all the way through. I wonder if that part of the top is probably not. I'm not sure. The skin is really tough, but it is edible, so you can eat the skin. So I'm gonna put this over here on our plate as well. Okay, let me rinse my knife off. Okay, the prickly pear or the cactus fruit, I'm going to do that one next. This one has been cleaned of all its little spikes. I haven't felt any spikes yet, but you never know, I might run across one. Basically what you do is it says to use gloves or handle it with plastic bags or tongs or a fork when you're dealing with this, because if you get one of those spines in your fingers, it can really hurt, I guess. But I'm just going to trust that they got them all. So you basically just cut the ends off. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Because you can't eat the skin. Ooh,
probably got the wrong color plate for all this to show up.
That's looks like a beet.
It's beautiful.
Then you have to remove the skin, and you can see that tough like skin on the outside. You gotta get rid of that. So it basically said, again, internet, that you just go around and then you pull it. And if you did have little spines on here, it probably wouldn't be a good thing because I'm kind of pulling on it and it would push them right into your finger. There's the skin that you can't eat. And this has little seeds that you have to get rid of because they said they're really, really hard. They said this is the worst part of the prickly pear is getting rid of all these seeds. I don't know how you get rid of all those seeds.
Oh wow, that's a lot of seeds.
Yeah. So what one website recommended was just taking a small bite and then spitting the seeds out, which is probably what we'll do because I don't know how to get rid of all those. So
yeah,
we'll do a watermelon on it. We'll just eat it like a watermelon and pull the seeds out as we go. Not like we're taking a huge bite.
I think we'll have to try that last.
Yeah. Put that over there too. And let me wash my hands real quick. And let me pause this video. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I rinsed my cutting board off, washed my hands really good. So this is a pomegranate, and really pomegranates, what you want to eat is the seeds. The seeds are what you eat. So it's been washed off, not that it matters really, but the website recommended you cut it in half. Ooh. And then you cut this in half again, like into fourths. And then basically, I've got a bowl here. It said just take, because most of it's not edible except for the seeds, but it basically just said take the seeds and pop them out with your fingers. And they do look like little red jewels. You see that? That's really cool. They actually feel like a corn kernel. A piece of corn. Mm-hmm. That's what they feel like. If you grab them, if you touch one, they're kind of they even look like a kernel of corn.
They do. They look like little pink kernels of corn.
And they're held in there like a pepper seed. You know how peppers have the seed thing at the top? That's what that reminds me of, is the top of a pepper. Okay, now that I see how they're put together, I should be able to knock these out pretty quick. So let me do these. Let me get these all separated into a bowl, and I'll be back because you don't want to sit here and watch me separate seeds. Okay, here's all our seeds separated out, and they literally do feel like corn. Tammy helped me separate the rest of them out. It literally took us like 5 minutes to do it. So it didn't take long at all. So basically what you do is take your bowl and get some cold water. And then just kind of take your fingers and kind of rub through it, and you'll see the rind or whatever it's called kind of float to the top. So you really just kind of, once it kind of floats to the top, you just kind of pick it out. Some of it's still connected. I guess you don't want to eat that part. I'm just putting them on a paper towel. Cut my finger. Yeah, so that's what you do, is you just get the white parts out. And then I'll rinse it off one more time. Now, the websites that I was looking at said that you can eat them, just the seeds if you want, or you can grind them up for juice. But I think it takes a lot of these to make enough juice to actually drink, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm just amazed at the texture. It's just hilarious how the texture is. Okay, now I'm just kind of draining with my hand. I think I'd pick stuff out of here for the next hour if I wanted to. I'm just going to put my hand over it and just let the water flow out. No reason to be fancy. That one doesn't look good. Okay, now I'm gonna do this one more time and do the exact same thing. Basically just rinse them off, pick out stuff, and then they're ready to eat. So, so I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I'll be back when we actually try it out. These have been in the refrigerator for just a little while, just while we're waiting for Andrew to come over. The first thing I think we should try is the Starfruit.
Okay. Starfruit. It's really pretty.
Is it really a star?
It really, Daddy.
That's how they are. That's how
Daddy
they come.
sliced it, and that's all he did was take off the outer edge and slice it. This is it.
No, it don't smell good.
Reminds me of an apple. You can't say that that's bad.
I think it's kind of bitter.
A little bit, but it's not bad.
It's kind of bitter.
Honestly, there's really not much to it, is there?
It's a lot of water.
It has the texture of an apple, though.
Yeah.
The flavor is similar to an apple, but it's got something else in there too.
It needs some Cool Whip.
Well,
I mean,
most of the time you mix this with
I think
fruit.
you know what?
like,
I think it tastes like a yellow apple.
Yeah, one of the little yellow ones. Yeah.
I mean, it has an apple type. There's a lot of water.
Right.
It's really juicy. You're not gonna need
Right.
a drink if you eat one of these.
Right.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
it wasn't
Not bad at
bad. It wasn't something I'd buy all the time.
No.
But it might be something if I wanted to dress something up, that I might put that on there because it's made for you. It's God made, the stars.
Let's try the prickly pear or the cactus fruit. That's these.
What is this?
The prickly pear or the cactus fruit.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
You can eat the skin if you want to, although I think I would just try
Just try the inside.
Just the inside part.
Okay.
It has the texture of a pear, or I mean not pear, but a nectarine or a plum.
Now you can say you've eaten a prickly pear. Don't take the prickly pear by the claw.
Actually-
You take the pear and try to use the claw, but you don't need.
I think it has the
claw.
texture of a
The
tomato.
pear of the big pawpaw. He's not
A
biting.
little bit. I don't like the skin.
What?
Nothing. I'm trying to play with you.
I don't know. I'm trying not to regurgitate this thing.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, I think
that's
it's good.
It tastes nasty.
I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've tried it. You saw it.
I didn't eat the whole thing.
It doesn't taste right though. It's not good.
I don't think it tastes bad.
I think it's good. I think it's nice and sweet. I like that a lot. I would actually eat that.
I would too.
Okay.
Pomegranate seeds.
These are pomegranate. This is pomegranate. Have you ever had pomegranate, Andrew?
No, Christina likes pomegranate.
Christina does.
Flavored things.
These
I don't
feel
think-
like corn.
She's probably never had these.
They feel like corn though, Andrew.
They're supposed to be really good.
I've had that flavor before.
Mm-hmm.
Are those the things that stain?
Mm-hmm.
So don't get it on your clothes.
The juice can stain.
The juice can stain.
What's the stuff in the middle?
Or seeds. Just the seeds. Those are seeds. You're eating seeds.
You're eating. He opened it up
And peeled all these out.
and peeled. You took them out. Andrew's gonna have to watch the beginning of this video.
It's just the other.
No. That's something different.
It's different. Now.
It looks different.
You know what? I told you wrong. That's not the prickly pear. That is the persimmon. I said it wrong. Sorry. That's a persimmon.
So that's what Priscilla wanted us to try.
Yeah, persimmon. And
I'm
I
sorry,
liked it.
Priscilla.
Andrew didn't like it. I liked it.
Well, Priscilla, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Honestly, I don't really care for the pomegranate.
They're okay. They're not as flavorful as I thought they were.
I would rather have the persimmon any day over
Yeah,
the
the persimmon had a lot more flavor.
The persimmon was, I like
I don't know about this next one.
Okay, this is the prickly pear. This is the cactus fruit. Do not eat the seeds because they're like little rocks. So basically they said it's like taking a mouthful of gravel. There's multiple ways to get the stuff out of it, the seeds out of it, but we're just going to take a little bite and then
spit
the
it
seeds
out
back
like
out.
a watermelon seed.
So don't take a huge bite.
What are the seeds?
The little black things. You'll know them when you put them in your mouth.
Yeah, there's a million of them. I don't know how people eat this.
Then
What happens if I swallow the seeds?
nothing. People swallow them.
It'll grow in your stomach. If you swallow the seeds, it'll grow in your stomach.
Will my stomach digest them?
Yeah.
So I never have to eat again, and I'd just be full of this stuff, and it would just continuously grow.
You'll trust me, nothing's going to happen. It's either going to get to digest or you're going to poop them out.
I swallowed them like a pill. It didn't bother me. I actually like that, and that reminds me. This is going to sound so weird because you all probably don't.
I might agree with you.
I think it's a watermelon. Yeah.
A watermelon, or even
it tastes like watermelon.
or a honeydew melon
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit.
I'm right there with you. That was probably the best. Well, if it didn't have the seeds, there's always a drawback to something good. If it didn't have the seeds, it'd be awesome. You could just sit there and eat it by the bunch.
What you have to do is just stick it in your mouth and just like squish it up a little bit, and then just swallow it. Like get the juice out and then swallow seeds and all. That's probably the best way to eat that.
Are you really going to eat that thing?
I like those. I think those are.
You just gave me a cold chill eating that thing.
There wasn't anything here.
You eat out the middle and you leave the edge.
There's nothing there I didn't that I dislike.
It looks like a rotten tomato.
It does look. And they're shaped like kind of like a tomato.
I think I like that. The persimmon the best was my favorite, and then the second favorite was the prickly pear.
I like the prickly pear and the starfruit.
I like the starfruit the least.
I like the prickly pear and the starfruit.
And notice that nobody is talking
The
about the
pomegranate
thing that
seeds are
took the
just
most
kind of
effort.
Blah,
I mean, they
they're-
taste good, but they're just kind of crunchy and weird. I mean, they're not.
they're not bad.
So are you happy that you did this video? Because now you can say you've tried all these.
And none of it tasted bad.
No, it wasn't.
I'll
bad.
try anything.
It didn't kill you.
I'll try anything.
Well, I'm glad you said that because we're gonna find some other ones to try. We're gonna be trying some more fruits. This was fun.
I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, this was really fun, and Kevin was on the computer looking up ways to
How you
cut them
prepare
and
them
how
and
you
stuff.
prepare them. The only thing I wish I had done for you all, and I forgot, was to look up the benefits of each one.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to find out, you know, what does eating a persimmon, is that good for you in some way? Does it do something for your body? The starfruit, what good does it do? You know, so.
Well, they all had like various vitamins and nutrients in them. So, you know, they were all healthy.
Right.
Can you eat the skin of a starfruit like you
Yeah,
do an apple?
that's what that was. There was the skin on
So you could literally buy one of those and just eat it.
Eat
You
it.
could, yeah. You could. You're supposed to trim the little brown ridges off the edge. That's why the kind of flat on the top.
But it wasn't any trouble. It really wasn't much trouble at all. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I know we did. I think it was fun.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching.